smiled at me, her teeth very white against her cocoa-colored skin. Her corkscrew bob was streaked with blue. She was always changing the color, and one curl fell over her right eye. She blew it out of her face with a puff of her lower lip. "But I need a sun hat," I complained. "Plain straw would look very nice," Viv said. "Perhaps with a nice emerald green ribbon around the crown. I'm tired of plain and I am sick of green." I knew I sounded a tad whiny, but I didn't care. I was jealous of Fee and Viv. Fee's dark coloring looked good with everything, and so did Viv's long blonde curls and big blue eyes, both of which she had inherited directly from Mim. I only got the eyes. So unfair. The front door opened, and I glanced up with my greet the customer smile firmly in place. It fell as soon as I recognized the man who walked into the shop. "Oh, it's you, Harry," I said with a sigh. Harrison Wentworth, our business manager, raised an eyebrow at my unenthusiastic greeting. "Harrison," he corrected me. "Pleasure to see you too, Ginger." I felt my face get warm at the childhood nickname. Yes, Harry and I had a history, one in which I did not come out very well. "Sorry, I didn't mean anything by it," I said. "I was just hoping you were a customer so everyone could stop telling me how gruesome I look in lavender." "I didn't say you were gruesome," Viv corrected me as she rearranged the hats on one of the display shelves. "I said you looked like a corpse. Good morning, Harrison." She stood on her tiptoes and kissed his cheek. "Now that's a proper greeting," Harrison said, giving me a meaningful look. "Hello, Harrison," Fee said. She also kissed his cheek and smiled at him. He returned the grin. I glanced between them. They seemed awfully happy to see each other. Harrison was Viv's age, 2 years older than my modest 27, but Fee was only 20, entirely too young to be considering a man in his advanced years, in my opinion. And no, it had nothing to do with the fact that Harry and I had a history. If you consider me standing him up for an ice cream date when I was 10 and he was 12, and breaking his adolescent heart a history. I did mention that I didn't come out very well in it, didn't I? As Fee stepped back, Harrison looked at me expectantly. Before I could stop myself, I found myself looking at him from beneath my lashes and giving him my very practiced, secretive half-smile. Sure enough, the man looked as riveted as if I had just propositioned him. Honestly, I'm a dreadful flirt. It's like breathing to me, and I don't discriminate. I flirt with everyone. Kids, pets, old ladies, men, you name it. Probably that's why the hospitality industry was such a natural fit for me. I am very good at managing people. I blame my mother. After 30 years of marriage, she still has my dad wrapped around her pinky, and it's not just because of her charming British accent either. My mother is an incorrigible flirt, and my dad a complete sucker. After my last relationship disaster, I made a promise to myself that I would go 1 whole year without a boyfriend. So far, it had been 2 months. Prior to that, the longest I'd gone was 2 weeks. Shameful, I know. I shook my head and forced myself to give Harrison my most bland expression. He looked confused. I really couldn't blame him. I was probably giving him emotional whiplash. Mercifully, the front door opened again, and this time 2 ladies entered. I charged forward, relieved to escape the awkward moment. "Good afternoon. How may I help you?" I asked. "You're not Ginny." The older of the 2 women frowned at me. "No, I'm Scarlett, and this is my cousin Ginny!" The older lady shot forward with surprising speed and hugged my cousin close. Viv looked startled, but she hugged the woman back, obviously not wanting to offend her. I quickly examined the 2 ladies. The older one had gray hair and wore a conservative print dress that had